Hello everyone, this is Zombiefobe bringing you Let's Play DragonFable, Episode 1. In this episode we will be going over how to create your character and the differences in the classes and what abilities they use. So just before we start, I wanted to tell you this is a free web-based game. Just go over to DragonFable.com and create your account and you'll be ready to play. So when you've logged in, you can click create new character and you can choose your name, your gender, your class and how you should look. I will be going over the classes and the difference between them, a bit about their abilities and what class I will be playing later in this episode. So just when you're done, click create. I'm not going to create that one because I don't wanna. The first class I'm going to cover is the Rogue. It is a stealth-based, dual-wielding dagger sort of thing. You basically use stealth to attack, and it's your regular sort of rogue. So at level 2 you gain the ability Stealth, which gives plus 45 to dodge, parry and block, and it gives 20 plus 2 crit for 4 turns. So all those effects for 4 turns. It has a 10 turn cooldown. It costs 6 mana points. So yeah, it is quite useful. Want to do like extra damage and not be attacked quite as often. Next, at level 3 you gain Rapid Attack. Rapid Attack? I said that very strangely, yes. That is basically 4 hits of 50% weapon damage. So it's like 200% of your normal damage. The next Surprise Attack you also gain at level 3. You must have Stealth activated to use this. It has a 2 turn cooldown and it does 150% of your normal damage. So like a higher damage dealing normal attack. I don't know if you followed me, but I hope you did. So next ability at level 4 is Smoke. It basically is a defensive ability which gives plus 140 to dodge, block and parry for 4 turns. Makes it harder for enemies to attack. So next is the Daze. It is one of the more complicated rogue abilities. It deals 0% damage, but if it connects, enemy is stunned for 3 turns, and it gives a Daze dot. Dot, by the way, stands for damage over time. So it does 1/3 of weapon damage and element damage for 3 turns. So it's a bit complicated, but I hope you followed. That was at level 6. It costs 17 mana and the cooldown is 5 turns. Next up is Poison, level 7. I say a lot, don't I? I hope it's not bothering you. It is bothering me. 3 mana, it has 5 turn cooldown and it does 50% of your damage, and if it succeeds you will have the enemy like getting poisoned. It deals 20% of the weapon damage over 5 turns. So basically it can do 150% damage over 5 turns. So it's pretty sweet. Next is Throw. It does 175% damage. It will always do Pierce attack type, and it has a cooldown of 3 and mana cost of 5. You get this at level 6. Next one is Mind Numb. It attacks, basically it's just a normal attack that attacks the enemy's mana points, and it costs you 7 mana, so it's not one you'll use very often. Um, but yeah, you gain it at level 7 also, if I didn't say. Sorry. This next one is Tangle. It costs 20 mana and has a 4 turn cooldown. It has 100% of damage, and it makes the enemy not being able to flee for 20 turns. So yeah, just a normal attack that makes the enemy not being able to flee for 20 turns. I just said that again for some weird reason, but anywho. Next one is Aimed. It basically makes it easier to hit the enemy. It does but 100% of your damage. It has 5-second cooldown, cost 7 mana, not very special. Next is Wild Daggers. You gain it at level 8. It costs 10 mana, has 4 turn cooldown, and it does 100% of base damage and 100% random damage, which seems a bit weird, but hey, who am I to be like that? It's attack type ranged, so this one is affected on what's it called, dexterity and not strength, but I'll go over the stats in another episode. Next up is Blind. You gain it at level 2, at level 12. It makes the enemy have a harder time to hit you for 10 turns. It's basically minus 10 um, bonus. Actually, I think it makes the enemy deal less damage, but hey, it has 4 turn cooldown and costs 10 mana. Next up is Potion. It is a normal attack that has a 15% chance of you to drink a free health potion. It costs 10 mana, you gain it at 15. Quite good. Next, and the final is Final Strike. You do 2 hits of 100% and 125 random damage. It is melee, so this one goes on strength, just so you know. It is one of the better rogue abilities and the last.